Hello, this is Ashley Kay, and in this video, I wanted to chat about what to do if your ex is seeing someone else. Oftentimes, if you've just had a breakup, your ex may have already latched onto somebody else, and usually the transition is very quick because for women especially, we tend not to leave a relationship until we've got our eye on someone else, or there is a significant amount of hope that it'll work out with this other person that we've got our eyes on. So often, if your partner has broken up with you and say a week later they're already seeing someone else, then very likely they were already on their way well towards the end of your breakup anyway, which makes it hard because it hits you out of nowhere and you don't have time to prepare for it, and you're kind of left trying to pick up the pieces while your partner is already off dating this other person, and it's an extremely difficult time for you. What I'm wanted to, I guess, educate you on today in this video is why it's not as terrible as it seems, as it appears to be. Now, often, if someone leaves a relationship and jumps into another one very, very quickly, that's usually a rebound relationship. And rebound relationships serves a purpose, because if they're not happy in this one, people don't want to go suddenly from being in a relationship to being without, because it's too sudden of a move. It's too hard for someone to cope with. So for women especially, we'll move to another relationship, and very quickly that relationship will seem to catch up in terms of intimacy and I guess maturity to the last one. So if you, for example, you took your relationship progressed very, very slowly, and say you didn't have your first kiss or you didn't sleep with each other until the 5th month and all the rest of it. Now, this second relationship, the pretend rebound relationship, will have caught up to that point very, very quickly within a couple of weeks. And for you, it feels very unfair because you feel like, well, it took me so long for us to build it up so slowly, and then for the ex to suddenly meet this person who apparently they're absolutely mad in love with, and suddenly they're on at that level already. Then that is purely because it's not like by sudden coincidence. It's because they have set it up that way, because they're used to being at this certain level with you, that when they jump off to another relationship, they'll automatically want that relationship to catch up as quickly as it can to that level that they're used to. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean they really, really feel that way about that person. Because what you'll find is when someone leaves a past relationship, they'll be hurt from that relationship. They'll still be have a lot of feelings for the partner, and but also very hurt. So when they move on to the second relationship, they're trying to, I guess, replace the things that have gone wrong, and all the hopes and dreams that they had for the old relationship, and place it into the new one. And they're almost like playing make-believe in this new relationship, because they're kind of kidding themselves into thinking that this new one will be the perfect, they'll mold it into this perfect example of the last one. And often the new guy or girl that they've hooked themselves up with is very similar to you, or they can also go the other way and go completely the opposite of you, in a way to try to spite you, or just to kind of completely go the other way to kind of get away from the negative associations of the past relationship. But what I really wanted to get across is that don't be so disheartened by this new rebound relationship, because it is very fake. Often it is very fake. I mean, sure, it could be real, but that's not really something you have control over anyway. So, I mean, if your partner appears really, really happy and is very in love with this other person, even if it's very quickly, you just have to just take it in and be like, yeah, okay. If that's the case, and often they will kind of force themselves to believe that's the case anyway. So even if it's not, you just leave them alone, because obviously your ex needs to work through whatever issue it is within them that was in the past relationship. Now they're kind of trying to resolve in the new one, but they need to kind of go through the process themselves to figure out whether it's going to work out with this new person, because sooner or later in any relationship, there's going to come a time when they realize, no, I was just pretending, like that the relationship is never going to work, and it will be a bit of a newsflash to them, and then that relationship probably won't work out. I don't want you to get disheartened, even if there's been a pattern in the past of your ex jumping from relationship to relationship to relationship, because very likely, and actually that's a good point, if that is a pattern of the past, then it is very likely then they would jump from that rebound relationship back to you, because they just need to be jumping around relationships all the time. So keep that in mind and not freak out so much if it is a rebound relationship. Now, the more important thing to realize is not to sabotage your chances while your partner is in this new relationship, even if they're completely rubbing it in your face and saying how they're going to marry this person and all the rest of it. Just ignore it, because like I said, they're putting on an act for themselves, and probably more for you actually, to just kind of get under your skin. So you want to ignore it and be as cool as you can about it, because I think that will get under their skin more than anything else. If you act like you just don't care, that you're actually happy for them and their partner, and you're happy for them, but you're just like, yeah, cool. But I'm more excited about my own stuff happening, my own dating life, or my career, or whatever it is that you're currently working on. Because if you don't do this, if you don't go this way and act cool and like it doesn't bother you, then and instead you chase them and you cry and you try to tell them how bad their partner is and how that relationship isn't going to work, that's going to make them even more cling on to their partner even more. Because if someone tells you not to do something, you're gonna want to rebel. Like, we have this rebellious streak in us. If someone tells us to do something, we're automatically not gonna want to do it, even if originally we were gonna do it ourselves anyway, right? So that is the most important thing when it comes to an ex-partner seeing someone else, to not let it look like it's getting to you, and to just leave them alone. Okay, leave them alone to work out their issues, because they're going to have issues. Every relationship does. And, as long as you're not interfering in their issues, then most likely it's going to come down on its own. But the most important thing is for you to just have your own life, do your own things. And then as you'll see, a lot of times an ex will be still attached to you, so they'll still be making contact. They'll still be appearing jealous if you're chatting up other guys, other women, and you won't understand why, because you'll think, well, aren't they happy with this other person? Then why are they still chasing me? Well, that's why, because that's not a real relationship. That is a rebound, and it's completely different. So, I hope this reviews have helped you. And, if you want more tips and more help with getting your ex back and all the complications that come along with it, so then go to my website, exrecoverysystem.com, or getexback.net as well. And you can get more excellent help from me, and I'll see you soon.